Hey, we're back.
And we are back. And before we get in today's episode, I'd like to thank our sponsors. We
Yes.
have, yep, as soon as I pull them, I thought I had them ready. Uh,
Okay, well, I'll fill in the time till you're ready.
oh, yeah. We have Barbell Apparel, a premium athletic wear engineered for performance with a tailored athletic fit. Refined clothing for an athletic body type. Evolution
Mhm.
Athletics, a supportive gear company owned by Brian Shaw, four-time world's strongest man and strongest man on earth. We believe in all athletes supporting their journey towards greatness. Iced Up Industries, $50 off with code BEST at checkout with Iced Up Industries, the best cold plunges for the best prices in the market. And we have a new one, EAM Coaching. If you want group coaching, Nick's involved in this actually, and it's
Mhm.
him and John Anderson, 70 years of experience to help you guys kick ass and get in shape. And we do this on Patreon actually, so you guys can join every Sunday for a live taping, a
Mhm.
live recording, a webinar almost. And it's just John and
Yeah,
Nick actually just talking about what they do to stay in shape at their age.
yeah, and your mindset going into things and how to approach things. Because the biggest thing is, when you're doing this, is how you mentally approach things going into it. So you get the workout, and then you get us talking about, different things on how to focus your mind and get ready to go in and do these workouts. So it's
Ex-
pretty neat. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is
So,
a lot of fun because what it is you guys are covering quite a bit because this is a new venture
mhm.
that Nick is trying out because like what it is online coaching. It's trying to really help people set that mindset. You know, it's something that you always talk about. It's like being laser focused
Yeah,
to get those goals. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, and for the
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, for the most part, I mean, you can find workouts pretty much everywhere. You can find templates and stuff like that. But what you can't find is the experience and how to look at things and approach things as you go into them. So it's a pretty cool thing because you definitely want to go in with intention.
Yeah.
So we try to get your head right, and just it also affects like your everyday lives and stuff like that as well. So things that will carry over into everything that you do. So check it out. It's pretty freaking cool.
Oh yeah, link will be in the notes for every one of our sponsors. When you use those links, it really helps us out, and we appreciate it. Nick, let's get a quick
Yeah,
update on because man,
yeah.
you have been busy.
Yeah, yeah. I've been doing some traveling and just getting to go to just unbelievable places and do some amazing things, and then going on trips with my daughter, and then going out and out to Brighton and hanging out with Brian and seeing some of the Shot Classic and Strongest Man on Earth stuff. So it's been pretty cool. So we probably start with FIFA, I guess.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's start there. That
Yeah, the FiFor Power Week is absolutely amazing. I mean, if you get to go to one place and go to one festival, um, that's the place to go. If you're gonna, it should be a bucket list for things to head out to Norway and go to FiFor. It's a ski resort built by the old Norway royalty back in the day, and it is before the royalty, and it is absolutely amazing. It's in the mountains. It's beautiful. There's a lake right there. And then you look out over this grassy meadow, and here's a Hercules hold, and they have all this like wooden strongman equipment, Viking presses, and stuff like that, power stairs. It's just absolutely amazing. And they do strongman, Highland games, and then the stone lifting world championships and stuff like that. Which congratulations, James Rude, one of my training partners. He won the second year in a row. This year, yeah, and the competition gets getting tougher. I mean, Greg Pena is there, or Greg Pena. Wow. I'm doing Gabe Pena. Sorry, buddy. It's early this morning and I'm not awake yet. So Gabriel Pena was there. Andy Black was there. Eric Dawson was there. I mean, Eric Dawson was America's Strongest Man. So it's there's some pretty darn good guys in there. Both Andy and Gabe are world's strongest man competitors. So if you get by them, you're doing pretty good. So it was pretty amazing. That came down to a stone to shoulder in the end. They tied. Eric and James tied after the last event, and the tiebreaker ended up being a stone to shoulder. And that turned out pretty easy. They both missed the first stone. And so they had to drop down to a lighter stone. And then Eric didn't quite make it. And then James got the last stone. So congratulations, buddy. You killed it. Which, after doing all these events there, which involve your biceps because you're lifting stones, to do a stone shoulder and a heavy one at that, after all that, was absolutely amazing. So great job, guys. But FIFA was amazing. Got to hang out with Ed Cohen, do seminars, which is really neat when you're up on the stage, with James, because James came up, because James trained with me for all 10 of my World's Strongest Man appearances. And then Ed Cohen, the guy that inspired me as a kid, for powerlifting and strength sports and just training in general. I mean, I still get, counseling from him and coaching from him, even to this day, which really helped me fix some of the stuff on my squats after the surgery and stuff like that. So, and my deadlifts, kind of changing my deadlift technique too. So, but that's okay. You guys will see that later.
Little secret.
Yeah. So, but it's just neat to get to hang out with him and Haga for the whole week, and James and Jen and stuff like that. It's just incredible. And Kiki and Eagle are absolutely amazing. They put on an amazing week there. I mean, you have to go to this thing. Absolutely have to. I mean, I wish the internet connections were better so they could live stream it up there, but you have to see this. It's a once in a lifetime thing. It is a bucket list if you're going to go up there for Strongman. The food is absolutely incredible, and the sense of community, because you have Highland Games athletes, you have Strongman athletes, you have stone lifting athletes, and they're all in the same place. We all eat in the same areas. We all hang out together. They do the Viking games in the evenings, which I don't really know if you call it evenings because the sun doesn't set till like 11:45, 12 o'clock. But yeah, in the evenings, we all get together and they do Viking games and arm lifting and stuff like that, and arm wrestling in the evening. So it's just it's an amazing thing if you're into strength sports to go to.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it really is. It truly is. And then I ended up hiking not once, but twice up to the top of the mountain. So that was pretty cool. Last year I did it once and I was wrecked. And then this time I did it twice.
Well, the first time exactly. Got to keep a good pace. And a lot of the videos that came out of there, the drone footage, it looked amazing out there.
Yeah, Alex, just the stuff he does with that drone is incredible. It really is. You got to go check that out. I mean, you really do. And then we went around and we went to Lum and stuff like that. We got to see one of the old original wooden churches from like 1100. We saw the biggest and oldest one, and it was absolutely amazing. Just the beauty of the architecture and what they did back in that day. And I guess there were some death metal bands back that went down, burning down the churches in Norway. And there's only like 26 of them left, and there used to be thousands of them. So it's kind of a neat thing to see. And then they had a museum that was there, and we got to go through the museum and see all the old Nordic stuff and how they tried to live on the ice and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool. And then there's a river that runs right through the city. It's just a torrent of water, and they have a zip line across it. And I was like 20 kilos too much to ride it.
Yeah.
But the most amazing thing, though, is watching Eddie Cohen go and ride the zip line. I was just like so jealous.
That's hilarious.
Just seeing it. Just like,
yeah.
I wanted to do that. And it's not bad. It's like $20 and you're going probably a half mile on the thing. So it was pretty cool. It was just an unbelievable experience that Kiki and Eagle put on. So I can't thank them enough for having me out there. And then getting to do the seminars and stuff like that and talk about, just like the World's Strongest Man or powerlifting and stuff like that. Just all of it is just, it's just amazing. It's an unbelievable experience that people should go to at least once in their lifetime.
Exactly, and this happens every year. So
Mhm.
everyone, you guys have an opportunity to go to this. So make sure that you guys check that out. Make sure you,
Yeah.
because like I said, this is like it's one of those once in a lifetime experiences. If you're gonna do it and you love strongman, I would definitely say go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
All right,
So,
let's shift gears a little.
okay.
We have what today's the 6th. 1 week till
Mhm.
the actual strongest man on earth. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
Shaw Classic, the Shaw
little
Expo.
less than 2 weeks, yeah,
Yeah.
for the Shot Classic,
Yep.
which is gonna be pretty freaking cool. Yeah, there's the opens changed a little bit. There's, multiple divisions, for the men and women in the open. The
Yeah.
men's open is the only one that gets a spot in the big show the following year, but, it's gonna be a heck of a show. It really is. Pretty amazing. It's sold out already. Um, so they're doing well. They opened up a whole nother section, so
Yeah.
now the back room for everybody to warm up in is going to be a heck of a lot smaller. But it's amazing. The crowd, the expo's free to go to, and now it's both halls that are there, not just one. So
Nice.
that's expanded and really grown. It's going to be neat. A lot of guys have like I'll be at the Shaw booth on Sunday, I think 11 to 12, or no, 12 to 1 or something like that. It's going to be after the Strongest Man on Earth is over.
Yeah.
So that'll be pretty freaking cool to go there and hang out there. And then I do a lecture at
Yeah.
some point that weekend and talk. We all get up there and talk about things, do a Q&A, stuff like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and it's free for everybody to go to.
Nice.
So it's pretty amazing. You can go meet your favorite strongman that's at the thing. Everybody will be walking around doing stuff. So it's a lot of fun. It truly is. You got to get to that thing.
Yeah.
Get out there. Loveland's actually absolutely beautiful. Loveland, Colorado. So it's
There you
it's
go.
gonna be fun. It
Oh
truly
yeah.
is. And like I said, going to the expo doesn't cost anything. The tickets to the event are very reasonable for what you get. It really is for the entertainment value, and you get to see it. So go check it out.
Hell yeah. And I'm
The
looking forward
events are
towards
going to be
that.
out of control.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
They
I'm
really
looking towards
are.
that tractor pull because that tractor looked insane as they were trying to pull.
The baler is going to be something else. It's 3,600 pounds. It's on gargantuan rubber wheels, and you're going to be on a rubber surface. So getting that thing moving at 800 pounds in your hands is going to it's going to be starting it and lifting it, starting it, moving it, lifting it. The pick's pretty easy. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's 800 pounds, and it's never easy, but it's not that difficult for that level of the guys. It's going to
Yeah.
be getting it moving forwards, getting a good time, and then getting back, because you're going to have to run back 40 feet to get to the arm over arm. So it's going to be no joke, and you're going head to head. So there's going to be on one in each side, and then the tractor coming in for the arm over arm on the inside. So that's going to be a good two test. Not only grip strength, but cardio as well. So, and
Exactly.
then I cannot wait to see the manhood stones. It
Yeah.
was the biggest travesty that they took that out of the Arnold.
Yeah.
And then now this version of it, where I think it's 450, 500, 550, or 600. One rep with the heavier stone trumps everything with the lighter stone. So the
Woo.
strategy for these guys coming in, the question is we all probably know Tom's going to do the 600-pound stone for rep.
Yeah.
And it looks like Thor's going to be doing the same. So how many other guys are going to lift that 600-pound stone and get one?
Yeah.
That's going to be spicy. That's
Yeah.
really is. That's going to be something to watch, because man, this 600-pound stone going over a bar for reps is going to be pretty sick.
Yeah. Gonna
That kind
be
of raises,
insane.
yeah, it kind of raises the hairs on my forearms and stuff thinking about that. I mean, I remember at the Arnold just missing the 539 or something like that. It's either 35 or 39, and then doing 465 for four.
Yeah.
To see somebody do a 600-pound stone in a competition for reps is
Yeah.
going to be pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
The squat event's going to be pretty freaking cool. the device he made is going to be bulletproof.
Hell yeah.
We just tested it. I just got back from Colorado, which I've been to Colorado now twice in the last couple of weeks. Once to do that, and then I went on a recruiting trip to Mesa with my daughter
Yeah.
for lacrosse, which that's pretty neat when you get to go on, college recruiting trips with your kids. It's a special thing that you get to do. So it was
Hell
pretty
yeah.
amazing.
Hell yeah.
Mesa is a beautiful college. It really is. And their sporting program and the campus. I mean, their class sizes are 18 to
Man.
one professor. I mean, it's going to be,
Yeah.
it's a pretty cool college. So we're going to go see a few others too, but it was a really neat opportunity.
Hell yeah.
But,
That's good.
But back to the Shot Classic. Yeah, it's going to be, and then the fingers, the innovation with that, where the finger doesn't go all the way over, it locks into a
Yeah.
thing and you just push it back over. So the setup for the event doesn't kill your spotters. You don't need a forklift. It's a pretty neat, innovation that they came up with. And then the power stairs of the power stairs. That's going to be no joke.
Yeah. How heavy is the power stairs looking?
I think the last one's 600 pounds.
Woo, man. You really making them work for that money.
Yeah, but Brian also does it kind of the right way. He makes it to where it's going to be heavy and hard, and you're going to have good grip to do it. But he doesn't make the implement overly long, and he doesn't make the stairs overly high. I think it's 15 inches.
Okay.
That you got to get over. So they're not going to make it like 18 inches, 19 inches. So the guys that are 6 foot or less are basically going to zero the event. I mean, it's at a height where if you can do it, I mean, everybody's going to have a good shot at doing all of them. You just got to come in ready to do them all.
Yeah.
But the weights are heavy enough.
Taxing.
And the weights are heavy enough and the stairs are really deep. So you're still going to have to take a step or two with it to get to the get to the next side to lift it up. So it's going to be pretty challenging.
Hell yeah.
It really is.
Hell,
better get a little bit of duck walking in too, like 3 or 4 steps on it, maybe 2 or 3 steps of duck walks, planning on training those when you're going into that. Probably not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
It's probably going to help you quite a bit on that. A
little
late for you to train it now.
Yeah.
But I will say this about the squat though. If you did not train it on a Smith machine, you made a mistake.
Oh,
he told everybody. He told everybody. And he told them what it was going to be like. And it is definitely like that. So,
well, I hope everyone heard that warning and was like, oh, I need to adjust this here.
Or maybe just go play in one and practice one a little bit. And it's one that goes straight up and down. It doesn't have an angle.
No slant. Ooh, man, that's even worse.
Yeah. So where you put your feet and how you set up with it and how you sit into it is going to make a massive difference.
Yeah. Because like anybody who's squatting in a Smith machine knows, like you have like there's no deviant from the parallel that makes it puts you in, because it that deviation, like oh.
And the depth sensor on it, when they set that's going to be pretty freaking cool. And you can't bounce it.
There you go.
You're going to have to come down with control. He's already talked about these things.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to touch it. You're going to know right away though.
Yeah.
The athletes will know when they hit the bottom and they touch it, whether they got a green or a red. And if you get a red when you hit the bottom, you still got to stand up with it to take another chance at getting it.
Well, I hope everyone paid attention, because that sounds nasty.
But it's a pretty fair number they came up with. I mean, you have to hit it pretty darn hard for it not to count.
Yeah.
I mean, fairly hard. And it was, so it's pretty neat to see how it's going to work. And there's other parts to it. They'll look absolutely stunning, things that have never been done before. And you're going to see that when you get the live stream. I mean, the graphics that are going to come up on this and the information that you're going to get from this, I mean, it's going to be pretty neat. The announcer's going to have a lot to talk about when they're going.
So there we go.
there'll be so much information on the screen that hasn't been there before. That it's going to be a neat event for them to call. It really is.
Man. Oh, that'll be
Yeah.
fun. That'll be
Oh
fun.
yeah. No, it'll be a blast. It will be an absolute blast. I cannot wait. I really can't, because the
Oh yeah.
depths are all going to get set for all the competitors um, when they get ready for it.
Yeah.
So, like in the back when they're testing the equipment and they're checking it out, that's when they're going to set everybody's depths. So when they come out, the depths are already set. You're
Yeah.
not going to have to worry about the judge calling good or not good. It's already been. That's where it's going to be done in the back. It's prejudged on their depth.
Okay.
So you're not going to have to worry about that when you go out. And if you get the guys that are trying to do high bar and then go to low bar or move your feet wide or all that other stuff, they're taking a picture of your feet. They're taking a picture where you
Yeah.
put the bar on your shoulders.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do those things. Where you set up is where you set up. So it is
Yeah.
going to be an amazing event. It's going to be a great test of strength and endurance for that matter. So it's going to be fun to watch. I am really excited and looking forward to it. Truly am.
Oh yeah.
You got to go buy that live. If you can't go to it, you got to get the live stream. Have to.
Yeah.
Have to.
No, no,
There is no.
I
Yeah.
definitely agree. I'll put
Yeah.
the links in the notes for the Shaw
Mhm.
Classic, and hopefully, I think
In the live
the
stream.
website has the live stream in there too. So,
Mhm.
an easy way for everyone to get to it.
Yeah. So, and then of course, Matt Eiserman's always super entertaining. So it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Oh yeah, and it's definitely be a lot of fun, and we hope to see and hear, and and don't be scared to come up to Nick and say hi when
Yeah.
we're there. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because guess what, Nick likes to take the time
I
to make sure that
I
he,
love to meet
yeah,
people and do stuff. So it
exactly,
truly is a great thing.
hell yeah.
The interesting thing though this year is going to be is since Brian's not competing, it's going to be fun to watch him walking around and doing stuff.
Oh
It's
yeah,
going to be pretty cool.
well, even as he was competing, he was doing the exact same thing. So it's, it's
Mhm.
like it's gonna be nice for him to be able to actually take a step back, and then have more control of what he needs to get done.
No, I will honestly say he's probably worked harder at this show than he has the last years. He has had uh, he's put more effort into it than actually when he was competing in it, which
Yeah,
is because the amount of effort it takes to compete and do the contest is unbelievable. And the
yeah,
more I think he's put more total effort into just now that he's stepped away from it into it. So it's going to be he has worked his tail off. Kerry has worked his tail off, and the guy. Hopefully, the guys appreciate and respect how hard he's actually working for them to create a better place for strongmen in general, men's
yeah,
and women's. Because the bigger the men's gets, the bigger the women's going to get. It's all going to get better. The more you raise the bar to the sport, the better it's going to be. Just don't get expectant. Appreciate how hard they're working. He's
yeah,
because he puts everything back into the show. He put his whole prize money back into the
hmm
show every time he's done this.
yep,
So it's it's uh it's pretty cool.
hell yeah.
There's not a whole lot of people working that hard for it. There's not.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of respect for him because, like I said, he everything that Strongman has given him, he's
Mhm.
returned it tenfold. Because, like I
Yeah.
said,
Yep.
he his own show, and that show is growing to the point where it's going to be on par with everybody, which
Well,
it
yeah,
is on par.
and it's going to be one of these things where you you- you're taking every bit of politics out of it.
Hmm.
You're coming in, you have judges that are impeccable that you don't get the lift perfectly, you ain't getting
That's
it.
it.
And they don't care. They call Brian on lifts.
Yeah,
So, and it's he's the one bringing them there. So you will if you set a world record in there, you got a world record. There's no arguing. There's no, well, they didn't quite lock it out. This didn't
yeah,
happen. That didn't happen. Oh, no.
yeah.
It is the
It's a
best of the
solid record.
best of the best. So
That's it.
it's gonna be neat to watch. It really is, and
Hell yeah.
it's taking things to another level, up another level, up another level, and it's truly going to move the sport forward as well. And that's what we need. And there's between the Rogue and World's Strongest Man and the Arnold, the sport just keeps growing and growing and growing, and it's a neat thing to see. And you know, I'm glad the things that we all did coming up are now paying off for all these guys coming in. You just have to understand, you know, we didn't get these things.
Yeah.
So enjoy them and respect them and have fun with them. But
Hell yeah.
just appreciate them because people are working hard for you guys as well.
Exactly. That next level. And
Mm-hmm.
Nick, with that being said, we're back on track. We'll be
Yep.
at the Shaw Classic.
Yep.
Happy to see everybody there. Make sure you say hi, shake hands, all that stuff. But one thing, when we end this show, Nick has a saying, and that saying is the truth.
Well, as always, thanks, bud. I couldn't do this without you. I appreciate you so much, Ben. I truly do, and I just want to say thank you.
No,
Truly do.
that's what friends do.
Yeah, I know, but I appreciate you. So, to all those out there, train hard and train smart and be the best you can be. Don't worry about being the best somebody else. Be the best you can be. And with that, have a great day. Thank you very much.